Hello, 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 hello. It is Courtney Michelle with today's episode of Wisdom While Walking. Actually, today, this is a warning while walking, and I'm not about to argue with nobody about this. God did not tell you that someone else's spouse is your kingdom spouse. Let's get into it. First of all, the Bible tells us not to covet anything of anyone else's, right? So if that person is already married to someone else and you're thinking that God told you that is your kingdom spouse, you're wanting that person, right? Number two, we know that our God is a covenant respecting, he's a covenant keeping God. So why would he tell you that someone else spouse is your spouse knowing that they are already in covenant? So why would he be telling you to break that or want that covenant to break? Don't make sense. Thirdly, the Bible also says that once you commit adultery in your heart, you have already committed it. So if you think that God has told you that somebody else's spouse is your spouse, you're wanting that person, and you'll be tempted to lust after that person in your mind and in your heart, because again, you think that they're yours and not the person that they willingly married. God don't play those type of games. The book of James tells us that God does not tempt us to do evil. And lastly, and I think most importantly, when you do know that when you are praying against someone else's will, that's witchcraft, right? So if that person willingly married someone else and you're praying and you're fasting for that person to leave that marriage and come to you, you're praying against their will and you are praying witchcraft prayers. So I'm not arguing with nobody about that. Don't sit on these apps and let somebody tell you that God in heaven, now it could be another lowercase g God that's telling them, but God in heaven that is righteous and that is holy is not telling you that somebody that is already married to somebody else is your kingdom spouse. He's just not doing it. Argue with your mother. Have a great day.